Hello everyone, it's Robin here. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you're new here to my channel, welcome. Now I do a lot of Disney content, but mostly I do content surrounding Disney pins. I absolutely love the Disney pins, and if that is something interesting to you, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you as part of my Disney family. We have a ton of fun here. Now speaking of Disney pins, a few days ago my friend Kate, also known as Princess Minnie, she contacted me and wanted to know if I wanted to collab with her on a pin tag. Well, yes, I love Disney pins and I would have so much fun doing a collaboration with my friend Kate. So absolutely, I'm going to do it. So we came up with this pin tag and I am pretty excited about it. Now I started my channel back at the end of August in 2018 and I really started pin collecting just a few months prior to that. I think it was in May when I started. So this pin tag, my favorite Disney pins of 2018, is going to be a great way to encapsulate my pin collecting journey. So I'm really excited to get started. Are you ready? We have 12 categories and the first one is your favorite mystery box pin. Oh my gosh, I opened so many mystery boxes in 2018 and I love the mystery boxes, but I do have some favorites. One of my favorite mystery boxes to open was the Adventurers Out There, the balloon pins. Oh my gosh, I still haven't completed that set, but my favorite pin from that set is this Minnie Mouse balloon, which I actually really just got recently. When I first saw that set, I wanted this pin so badly and I never got it, never got it. My husband Rod had to actually open a box and find this pin and he gave it to me. And I'm super excited because I absolutely love this pin. Let me give you a closer look. So look at Minnie Mouse flying around in her balloon. These pins are large and they're just so pretty, but I adore Minnie Mouse in her, you know, kind of her daisy look, or her older look, where she has her hat with her daisy, and look at the daisies are all on the pin. There is so much sparkle on this pin and that blue color is just beautiful. I just love this pin. It is a large pin. It has 2 pin backs, but look at that. I love this pin. So yeah, while this is my favorite from the Disney mystery boxes, I do have a close second because I can't discount the Barker Bird from the Kingdom of Cute Series 2. Oh my gosh, that whole Kingdom of Cute, it was really difficult to pick some, I'm telling you. That whole Kingdom of Cute idea they have, I love it. I hope they come out with another box because I love Kingdom of Cute 1, I love Kingdom of Cute 2, but I'm telling you, I had to pick an honorable mention, a runner-up, a close second. I don't know. This Barker Bird had to make the cut somehow. Let me show you him. I'm a huge fan of the Enchanted Tiki Room, so I cannot leave Barker Bird out of it. I just love the coloring on him. Isn't he beautiful? The Barker Bird is really interesting because he used to be the animatronic out in front of the Enchanted Tiki Room at Disneyland. Very early on after it had first opened, he would kind of call people in, hey, come and see the show, the Tiki Birds are here, come see us. I mean, I don't know exactly what he said, but it's something like that. But it created such a congestion in that area. And if you've ever been to Disneyland, you know that area right when you enter the Tiki Room isn't very big anyway, but it created a congestion. People would stop and want to watch Barker Bird. So they had to stop that, but that's who he is, the Barker Bird. So close second, but a very loving second indeed. So the next category is favorite mystery bag pin. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I love those mystery bags and mystery boxes. I could open those up all day and I would just be happy. And fortunately, I have a Disney pin channel and we do open a lot of mystery bags, right? I opened a ton of mystery bags in 2018 and I'm telling you, my favorite pin this year in 2018, I had to have it. Thank goodness I pulled it out of the bag, was from the ice cream pack, which came out, I think it came out in September, but it is this Heimlich ice cream pin. Oh my gosh, it is such a beautiful pen. Let me give you a closer look. Now, Heimlich is the caterpillar from A Bug's Life, and you know, his deal is all day long eating, because you know, he's a caterpillar. That's what he's gonna do. But I love this pen for its design. I think this blue with this green are just beautiful together, and these, you know, kind of red circles really lend it off. And I love the abstract quality of this pin. You know, really they're just taking an image from the side of the caterpillar, and I just think that's absolutely beautiful. I love, love, love this pin. So that is my favorite pin from the mystery bag. Now, I know it's hard to pick favorites, but I didn't want to just go to this immediately because it's just a no-brainer, because there are also some fabulous pins from the Asian parks. Hong Kong Disneyland has some great, great pins, and I did open some of those this year, and I'm going to include one right here because it comes from the lollipop set and it comes from a tin, but because there's 5 pins, I'm going to add it to as the bag quality. This pin would have automatically taken over everything because I love this pin too. But when I opened it, this is by far my favorite from those Hong Kong packs. Well, of course it's Cheshire Cat. I love the Cheshire Cat. And look at him in all his pink beautifulness. Seriously, right? I think I squealed with delight when I pulled this pin out of that tin because I wanted the Cheshire Cat so badly, and there he was. Let me give you a closer look. Hong Kong Disneyland just kills it with these pins. They are so whimsical and fun and creative. But look how beautiful it is. There's all these pinks and purpley. Oh my gosh, all the colors are beautiful. Cheshire Cat, I don't know, has he ever looked any better? Look at that great smile he has going on. He really isn't up to any mischievous right there, is he? I don't think so. But there's also some sparkle going on in there too. It's super, super beautiful. So yeah, I love the Cheshire Cat. He is part of my main collection, and I find him just a lot of fun. He's not really all that mad, just mad I tell you, but yeah, he kind of is. But he's fun. So the next category is my favorite pin that was actually given to me. Now, I've had quite a few pins given to me, and I'm telling you, I love them all. They just touch the heartstrings, you know what I'm saying? But when I'm looking through all the pins that were given to me, I'm telling you, this pin is fabulous. It's from the Epcot Food and Wine, from 2017, which is nice because I actually went there. Rod and I were there then. But this pin was given to me by Vicky from Vixen Lost in Disney. And let me show you the fabulousness of this pin. It is from Alice in Wonderland, who is my main collection. But look what it does. It drops open and has 3 separate areas. Now, I love pins that have moving elements, and this one has 2 hinge elements, but it also has a magnet at the top. So it has a lot of those fun things going on. And on top of that, it is of the Mad Tea Party, which is my favorite, favorite, favorite part of Alice in Wonderland, is that entire tea party scene. Let me take it off its backer so I can give you a closer look. So this pin is a limited edition of 4,000, but you know what? This is really the end of the story. Let me show you from the beginning. So here we have the Mad Hatter, and he is pouring tea down his shirt collar, out through his arm, and oh my gosh, it's going down to the March Hare, right into the teacup on top of his head. The March Hare is pouring tea, and look at this drop here. Oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful? Look at that detail. And it is floating down to the Dormouse, and the Dormouse is, you know, covering him because look at all the tea floating down on top of him. Oh my gosh, this pin is amazing. Look at that. I love the whole tea party scene. Now, if you took Alice in Wonderland and put every single character in there, and you know what, we're gonna take Heimlich because he's a caterpillar, we're gonna throw him in there too. Put them all at that tea party scene, that would be like my favorite thing ever because I just love it. I love tea, I love just the whimsical nature of it. I love the colors and all the flowers. It's just fun. It's just fun. So yeah, this is a fun pin. So the next category is favorite pin you've splurged on, or your grail pin. Now, I know some grail pins are so far out of reach that you might never get them. So I tend to like to keep my grail pins a little closer to home in terms of price-wise, so they're not too far out. I want to at least be able to have a chance to get them, right? I found this pin. I had to have it. It is an attraction poster for the Enchanted Tiki Room, Tropical Serenade. It was created by Walt Disney Imagineering, so it is a WDI pin. It is a limited edition to 300, and it is like the most amazing pin I've ever seen in my entire life. And I can't believe I have this thing right now. So like I said, it's an attraction poster, And the pin is taking this element, but when you take the pin off, see, there's the upholster, and that part is the pin. Isn't that cool? Oh my gosh, look at these tiki birds. Everything about this pin brings me back to the Enchanted Tiki Room and my childhood, and the fact that I wanted to live in the tiki room to a point where I would decorate my room that way by getting these, you know, plastic and, you know, type birds and hang on my ceiling. Oh my gosh, so much fun. But I adore this pin. Look at this thing, I love it. Let me show you the back of this pin. There's 2 pin posts, and look, it has all the WDI emblem on there. And again, it's limited edition to 300. Beautiful, beautiful pin. Super, super happy about this pin. I love, love, love the Enchanted Tiki Room, and this is definitely the highlight of that collection for sure. The next category is my favorite limited edition pin. Well, I just showed you the most fabulous limited edition pin ever, limited to 300. You know, that might be my lowest limited edition size too right now, to be honest with you. I think it is. So my next limited edition favorite is another from the Enchanted Tiki Room. I know I'm hoarding all these pins, right? So, and this is one of the birds, and it's from one of the older Park Pack series. So the Park Pack series that we have now, 3.0, does not look like this anymore. This is from the older version of it, where you would get this really cool pin, but then it would also come with 2 open edition pins. Let me take the back off so you can see it closer. Look at how awesome this pin is. Now, this is one of the hosts, one of the macaws that are hosts, and this is Fritz. So he is pretty awesome himself. And I love that it has these tiki totem pole deals off to the sides, because that's exactly what the Enchanted Tiki Room looks like. Looks just like that. And he is a pin element inside. It's not a picture, it is a pin. You can see that, and you can see kind of a layered effect going on here for the frame. It says Enchanted Tiki Room on the bottom. The back, you know, shows that it's from the Park Pack, and that is limited edition to 500, which is pretty cool too. Love this pin. So yeah, you know, I wasn't getting the Park Pack back when it first started. I've only received the Park Pack now. I've had 3, so I've only been with the subscription for 3 months. But some of those older pins I want to try to get my hands on because I really, really like them. The next category is favorite pin from a monthly release. Now, Disney releases pins each month. Actually, they release multiple pins each month. And I know that last year they were releasing latte pins, donut pins, you know, and on. So, but I didn't collect really any of those pins. I had, like I said, I had just started pin collecting this past year, so I didn't really want to just jump in the middle of that. I was trying to just get some of my collection started. And I did, though, however, start getting the Park Pack back in October, and those were monthly release too, so I'm kind of going with that because really those are the only ones I started collecting. And I'm going to show you, because I'm telling you, this is pin. I love this pin, and I literally just showed it because it's from the Mulan Park Pack, and it's the center pin, and it's of Mulan. And I think this pin is absolutely beautiful. So this Mulan pin is variant 2 of 3 for this center pin that's in the Park Pack. And the center pin is generally a framed pin with an image in the middle, and so the other 2 variants would have a different image. I am so happy I got the image that I got because I absolutely love this pin. First of all, let me talk about the frame on the outside. It is textured, so it is raised. You can almost have a 3D effect to it. It's just raised and textured all the way around. And we have the Great Wall of China here, and we have her garden here, and we have this beautiful decoration inspired by China. You know, you see that a lot in China, that type of decoration, so beautiful. Now the image inside is what I love about this so much, because it shows the duality of Mulan as her as a girl and her as a warrior, but really isn't she just a warrior all the way around? So I really do love these Park Pack pins. I think that they're very unique. This isn't a pin that I would necessarily search out to get, or that I would even be able to get. So I really like the mystery quality of the pins that you get in the Park Pack, and I really like the special surprises when they come, and they're so beautiful that you just want to share it as your most beautiful pin for a monthly release that you got for 2018. So yeah, that's this one. So next is my favorite international pin. Oh my gosh, those international parks have like the best pins. I just showed you the Hong Kong Disneyland lollipop pin of the Cheshire Cat. Those pins are beautiful. Shanghai has some beautiful pins. Tokyo has some beautiful pins. And Paris Disneyland has some very beautiful pins, which is my favorite international pin. Of course, it's the Cheshire Cat. And he's got his Santa hat on him. Now, I was given this pin by Kate, who Princess Minnie, and I just love this pin. Let me give you a closer look. Look at how awesome the Cheshire Cat is, just laying there, looking like he's about to do something mischievous, but you don't quite know what it is. I love that his tail is all wiry because it just shows how crazy he is and unpredictable he is. And the Santa hat, and there's a ton of sparkle in the Santa hat too. So I just love this pin so much, and yeah, he's pretty awesome. Those Paris pins are beautiful. Who could you not like this? He's the Cheshire Cat from Paris. Oh yeah, super sweet pin. So the next is my favorite completed set. Well, I have been opening tons of mystery bags and tons of mystery boxes, and I've really only completed 2 sets. Just think about that a minute. You may have seen one if you watch Vlogmas. Rod and I completed the Nutcracker set. Unbelievable with the boxes we had that we completed that set. It was beautiful, but I'm going to the one that took some heart into completing, and that was the Kingdom of Cute Series 1. Oh my gosh, this took months to complete, and you know what? Didn't complete it on my own. I had a little help with some friends. I think I had some trades there. I think Princess Minnie traded me for that one, and to help complete it. But let me show you this set. These Kingdom of Cute pins, seriously, are about the cutest pins that Disney has. I mean, how can you not use the word cute? Look at them. They're just cute. They have that little cutie face going on in there, like that kawaii type cutie face. Oh, I love them so much. So here's the Sword in the Stone. Awesome. Here's a Dole Whip. Who could not want a Dole Whip? Makes me want to eat one every time I see it. And this Gargoyle, I'm telling you, I love this pin so much. I have like 3 of these. I think I have 2 on my Halloween board, and I'm just keeping them there because I love that pin. You have Space Mountain, super cute. Look at this, the teacup. Now you may have, if you watch, and I'll put the video down below for you, when Rod and I went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, we opened a box of these pins before we went and said we were gonna go on the ride. So we opened this pin and we opened this pin. So you'll see us with these at the rides. So that was a lot of fun. Love the teacup. And this by far is my favorite pin of the collection. This Jungle Cruiser boat, oh my gosh. Favorite ride at Disney. Look at how cute Dumbo is. And this was the pin that eluded me for so long, this People Mover pin. Yeah, and Kate traded me for this pin, so that was really helpful, and I love this collection so much. But you know, it's nice because sometimes it takes a village to complete a collection, and that's what I love so much about pin trading too, is that you're able to get a hold of the pins that you can't get. I mean, how many times have you opened bags or boxes and you just keep getting the same pin over and over again? Well, somewhere else, somebody else is getting the same pin over and over again, but they're getting a different pin. So pin trading is fun, and they do help you complete collections, and it helps make the collection a little more special too. So yeah, I love this collection. Very proud of it. So the next category is favorite pin that started a collection. And you know, we all have to start somewhere, right? And sometimes in the beginning, it's really just hard to know what you want to collect. And I remember that's where I was at until I found this pin, and then that made me decide. And of course, it's an Alice in Wonderland pin. And this actually started my Alice in Wonderland collection. But not only is an Alice in Wonderland pin, but it has a movement to it. And it opens, if I get my finger in there, there you go. It's a Doorways to Disney pin. Super beautiful pin. Let me give you a closer look. So these Doorways to Disney pins were monthly releases, but not for 2018. They were a monthly release for 2017. And I just missed the boat on that one now, didn't I? They're limited edition to 4,000, but they have a sliding element and a hinge door. And inside of here, you see the Mad Hatter in a teacup. So, oh my gosh, look at that. It reminds me of the ride at Disneyland because you have the Alice ride and it's right next to the Mad Tea Party. So much fun. Well, you may think that this really just started my Alice in Wonderland collection, but it started another collection too. A Doorways to Disney pin collection. Look what I have so far. I have the Jungle Cruise. I have the Tiki Room. I can't even believe I got this pin. I have the Pirates of the Caribbean and Pinocchio. Let me give you a closer look at these pins because I'm telling you, they are awesome. So you just saw Alice, so I don't need to open that. But the Jungle Cruise is really cool because when it opens to the elephant scene. And I absolutely love the elephant bathing pool scene. Love that scene. The Tiki Room, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have that. Of course it has the tiki birds on the top. Let me see if I can open the door. And when you open it, there's the showgirl birds. Look how beautiful they are. Then we have the Pirates of the Caribbean with the iconic scene where the dog and the pirates that are in jail, you slide him over and you open it and then you can see them in jail better. So I think that's a cool design. And then the Pinocchio pin, look how cool that is. It just reminds you of all that woodwork they do in the Pinocchio ride. You move him over, who do you think's inside of this really cool clock? Well, it's Jiminy Cricket, of course. So yeah, while I have an Alice in Wonderland collection, I now have also a Doorways to Disney collection. Now this was released, like I said, in 2017, and I wasn't collecting pins in 2017, but this is a monthly collection. I do want to try to get, oh, do I say I want to try to get all of them? I mean, I'm well on my way. I have 5 of them, and there are 12, so I have 7 more to go, but I will give you this little hint. One's on the way. So really, I'm gonna be halfway there pretty soon, and I can't wait to share that one with you because I'm really excited about that pin coming. So yeah, love this collection. So the next one is my favorite pin from my main collection. Well, you know, I have Alice in Wonderland is definitely a main collection. I'm now collecting, you know, Adventureland, Tiki Room, Jungle Cruise. If it's in Adventureland, I'm collecting it. So those really are my main collections. I also collect 7 Dwarfs pins because I just think they're fun. I love Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. But we're gonna go back to my main collection of Alice in Wonderland. And one of my favorite pins I have from that is that way because it's just such a interesting pin. And it is a film reel of Alice. And this is a limited edition of 1,000. And it has a moving element on it too. The film reel moves up and shows a picture of Alice with the Cheshire Cat. Let me give you a closer look at this pin. So Alice in Wonderland was released in 1951 and it shows right there. And you lift this up and there's Alice sitting with the Cheshire Cat. And I love this pin so much, especially too, it has the mouse ears on it because it really depicts you know, the essence of what Alice is. It is a film. It is part of Disney. And it's just beautiful. I love getting some of these different quirky pins to add to the collection because I think it makes the collection just a little more interesting. At least for me anyway. Plus it has moving parts and that always is a winner on my books. Now the next is a favorite pin from a side collection. And you know, what exactly is a side collection? Because sometimes I don't even know. When does it turn into a main collection? I think when your mind goes really focused on it and then you actually go after these pins, that's your main collection. And a side collection is they're pins that you are attracted to and you just kind of get for some reason, and maybe you aren't focused on collecting, but all of a sudden you do have a plethora of them. Well, that happens to me with Stitch. And this is one of my favorite pins in that little Stitch side collection I have going on because it makes me smile every single time I look at it. Let me give you a closer look. Oh my gosh, this pin is adorable. So it's Stitch in a Hawaiian shirt with a lei, drinking out of a coconut drink, and just wanting to know what is happening. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Oh, this pin is hilarious. I love this pin so much. It reminds me of my older son, Ryan. Both my boys, when they were younger, would wear Hawaiian shirts, especially when we went on vacations, you know, whether it was in Hawaii or whether it was in Disney World at the Polynesian Resort. They were always wearing these Hawaiian shirts. And but just the attitude of this pin always reminds me of my son Ryan. Because at any age, I could just see him standing there holding his coconut drink. What? What do you want, Mom? What? What do you want? I love this pin. So yeah, Stitch side collection for sure. And the last category is your favorite random pin that doesn't really belong anywhere, but you just have to have. So mine would be a pin that is from the Magical Milestones collection. Now, when Disneyland was celebrating their 50th anniversary, they came out with a Magical Milestones collection. And this pin is of Tom Sawyer Island that was opened in 1956. Oh my gosh, this pin is fun. See, it moves too. You know, if it moves, it entertains me, and I really like it. And let me take it off the backer so you can see it. So there's a lot happening on here. So you have, like, you know, multiple layers, and the raft actually moves, you know, because the people have to get over to Tom Sawyer Island. But these elements here at the bottom where the wording is, and these posts, they're all rubber elements. So that's very interesting. And here it does say 50th for Disney. And, you know, Tom Sawyer is very cool. It's very reminiscent of when Disney first opened. That whole Frontierland idea and everything was very big back then. They have those rope bridges, but then they also have the barrel bridge in the water. Okay, I'm terrified of that rope bridge. I do go on it, but I'm terrified of it. But that barrel bridge is the funniest thing. I don't know how. I always fall going across that thing. Love it. So Tom Sawyer Island is a lot of fun. The whole Frontierland idea. And these pins were really cool, these Magical Milestone pins. So yeah, doesn't really fit anywhere in my collection, but really just kind of have to have it. So I love being able to share part of my collection with you and telling you stories as to why I collected some of the pins that I did and sharing part of the journey that I've had. And I'm gonna tag 3 people now because I would love to hear more about their collections and maybe why they have some of the pins that they have. So are you ready? So the first person that I'm going to tag for this great pin tag is Jessie from Miss Cherry's channel. You are tagged. Now, Jessie, I absolutely love watching her videos. Every single video she does makes me laugh and smile, and it always just is a good time. So definitely want to see what she does with this. Now, the next person I would like to tag is Yvette from Happily Ever YVEE. Yvette, you are tagged. I love watching Yvette's channel too. She has just so much fun with her unboxings and her hauls, and I really just want to see the pins that you've collected, Yvette, for sure. And the third person that I'm going to tag is Rita from Enchanted. Rita, you are tagged. And Rita, she is a lot of fun. She does a lot of unboxings of other things too, but I really want to see what kind of pins that Rita's collected here, and I can't wait to see what she has to share. So I had a great time, like I said, sharing some of my pins with you, and I want to thank Kate from Princess Minnie for inviting me to share in this collaboration with her. I had a lot of fun doing it, and when I'm finished here, I'm certainly going to go head on over to her channel, which you should too, and see what she shares with her pin collections. I can't wait to watch her tag. I'm sure it will be nothing short of amazing. So with that, I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.